We're following some breaking news now at noon. We're learning the U.S. Justice Department and several states, including Connecticut, will file a major antitrust lawsuit against Apple. The tech giant is accused of illegally monopolizing the smartphone market. The long-anticipated lawsuit comes after years of allegations by critics that Apple has harmed competition with the restrictive app store terms and high fees. Connecticut now joins 15 other states in this lawsuit. In a statement, Attorney General William Tong says, in part, Apple is abusing its monopoly power and manipulating the smartphone market to unfairly disadvantage competing phones. Well, later today, we'll talk more about the suit when you join us starting at 4 on The Wax.